Seriously gonna wait, cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame?
I remember everyone I killed. Are you sure you didn't kill someone's father or mother? War is a nasty business.
Right, well, hello everyone, and welcome to the first part of this Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm on the fence whether I want to make this just a full series off the get-go, or if I want to make it a Let's Try. So for now, I'm just going to say it's a Let's Play, not one of the normal Let's Try things we do. I'm really being excited for this game. I loved the first game, though I don't think I ever finished it. Like, I spent that long doing side quests, doing archery contests that, like, by halfway through the game I'd normally have like a full set of some of the best armor in the game kind of thing, and like nearly max stats, and I had to go around doing all the side stuff, and then I'd end up stop playing because I'd been playing it like non-stop for like a month, and then I needed something fresh, something new, something different. Then when I came back to it, I'd be like, I don't want to continue my old game, I want to start a new game, and I did that about 5 times. So I never officially finished it. So I had to quickly go watch the recap video that the studio released for the first game, because the second game is like a straight continuation. The first game's not so much a cliffhanger, it's more like if you're watching a film that's split over 2 parts. That was very much what the ending of the first game was like. And then it literally just picks up straight away from where the first game ends. So let's jump in. I've jumped in and I started a game like on my own just to test everything was working. I like to do that when it's on PC, because especially on day one you sometimes might not be able to play at all. So yeah, let's jump in and let's hit a new game. Right, so we've got playline 1. That was just there. You can see where I did that just for a wee bit. Let's do 2. In the beginning of the 15th century, the kingdom of Bohemia was ravaged by war. King Wenceslas IV is taken captive by the rebellious nobles, and his brother King Sigismund of Hungary, lacking a ruler. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. So yeah, go watch the recap if you want to watch the recap. I was completely confused here because I was like, what on earth is going on?
This onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze. Get ready!
Talk about a miracle shot.
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Yeah, my little test run, I was like, where's Henry? And like, I was remember thinking as well, like, oh, when they brought out the trebuchet, I was like, that's not too big a deal. Generally, oh, I want to talk for a split second. I was like, yeah, where's Henry? I was like, we're not playing as Henry? Uh-oh, what on earth is going on? And I was like, what on earth is doubly going on? Because this isn't where the last game ended up. Like, ended. And the other thing I was thinking was, when they pulled up the trebuchet, I was like, oh, are they going to do the game thing? The game logic thing, that where they make trebuchets and other siege type equipment work instantly? Because actual back in history, they used to have siege equipment like pounding the walls of for a long time. Because like walls are very, very strong. The castles were designed to be very, very strong. And siege equipment, even though they were hurling like some pretty big rocks, and that's pretty damn powerful, when you're slamming against a really powerful wall as well, it can take them a very long time, like months. Months is quite normal. Months to years to wear away a wall. The walls here don't look super powerful, so I don't think it would take a long, like, years to wear down this, but it would not be like in one shot. It would not be. So I was sitting thinking, when they pulled up the trebuchet, it's like, oh, are they going to do the game logic where the trebuchet hits the wall and it instantly crumbles? Or, like, I was wondering how they were going to do it. Then they went for the really lucky shot, sort of hitting the, must have hit the control mechanism or something up there in the wooden bit. Because I remember when it hit the wooden bit, I was like, oh yeah, that would probably crumble if it got hit. But, like, not the wall itself. And it must have hit, like, a control, like a, oh, what do you call them? Again, the spinning wheel thing at the top to, like, must have hit that so that it broke the control and went down. So it must have been one hell of a lucky shot. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that a wee bit. Onto the ramparts. Off the wall. Yeah, you knock it down, good man. Let's see what we got here. There's an archer. I missed, I shot too high. Don't stand in front of me. Yeah, go on, hit the road. Got him that time. Let's get that guy. Let's try and get that guy over there. No idea how much. There, we got him. Let's try and get that guy over there. Hey, I think we got him. I think that was us anyway. It looked like we just missed him on masking a wee bit, but I hit him at the same time. Right, use handle it then. I'm on my way down. Where's Henry? I want to be Henry. Right, that guy's dead. Let's try and get this guy. Got him. Leave the gate alone, you buggers. Ah, roasty toasty. Sword time, eh? I don't have a shield though. I like shields. Can you move a wee bit faster? Oh. Down you get. Go on. Off. Mate, whoa! Off you get! That guy's attacked him in the back, good. Right, let's knock down this ladder. Ah! Down you go! Our castle, bug off!
Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus.
It was at this point I clicked what was going on.
I was supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
I'm expecting Henry to appear on the horizon with cavalry or something. Henry is suspiciously absent. Where's the main character? But yeah, I clicked what was going on. I was expecting like 3 days earlier. It's just doing that thing where it throws you in at the deep end to get you hooked right at the beginning. So I'm guessing that point's like the first big hurdle of the game kind of thing, like a quarter of the way through. Just before a difficulty spike in the game kind of thing is what I'm expecting. I'm also noticing that when it's cinematics, I seem to be locked at 15 frames a second. Oh no, I'm getting 30 at the moment. And then when I'm in the game, I seem to be getting locked at 30 frames a second. It just wanted to call me a liar because I'm getting 30 frames a second for this cinematic. I was getting 15 for the last one. And it's not fluctuating, it's just steady. So maybe I'll need to play around with the settings. Here he is, Henry!
Keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
But yeah, if you've not played the first game, you don't know what the story is so far. I would highly recommend going up and like Warhorse Studios, the official developer, like the developer of the game.
Well, Henry,
Go watch that
new adventures?
recap. It's 10 minutes long.
Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Wrong button.
It does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking down in the back?
All good, Oaks. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Yeah, but in case you're in any doubt what this game is, it's like it's an RPG, but with like a heavy story elements, like more so than say Skyrim. If you imagine Skyrim was a lot more story and a lot more, yeah, based in real history. This is a real historic event.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
I like how we're getting to make our character from last time through the story elements that we're getting here. I think we're going to go for the generic playthrough from the last game. Just do everything pretty generic, and I think the soldier, you're always going to be a soldier through the main storyline of the last game. You get trained up as a soldier and a city guard and all sorts. On our way towards being a knight.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Alright, speech. You can solve situations by convincing the other side in dialogue. You'll have to choose some of the options below to define how you'll react, but beware, persuasion requires the other party believes you. You try to handle the situation peacefully without conflict. Coercion, you try and say anything to get your way, even using lies and manipulation. Charisma, you make use of your noble appearance and good reputation. Domination, you make it clear that the other person that you're superior to them. Might, you try and come across as a hero, the protector of the weak. Dread, you, when reasoning doesn't work. Threats, might. The next page. What the persuasion skill is influenced by your other stats and skills. You can find the detailed description. Yeah, so if you have really high strength, like what one matters as well, because some people, if you're talking to a soldier, he's probably got high strength stats and stuff like that, so the might and dread probably wouldn't work as well. Whereas if you're talking to, say, a monk, going down the might and dread route, it will be much more likely because they won't have high like strength stats. So it's like, and then so you're going to be better at persuading and talking to different people. Your build is going to be very varied, and yeah, and obviously your persuasion skill will help improve all of them. And then, just, yeah. Right. Many situations can be solved with reasoning with a party member. Dialogues with several options how to react, but be warned, the other party won't always believe you. Your coin, your stats, and your reputation. Persuasion is not about picking the highest number, it's about who you're talking to and what you look like, what your reputation is. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless. Just like claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. So yeah, if you look like... I would always, like, when I was playing the last game, after... Like, when you first start the game, obviously everyone just treats you like a hobo, like a little vagabond, a brigand, and because you're, like, dirty, you've got your tattered clothes, then you start getting, like, soldier gear, and people start treating you like, just like a soldier. Then eventually, like, when I had all the really expensive armors and weapons and, like, finely clothes on top and cloths and all that, people were like, oh, a knight, yes sir. You know, it'd be, yeah, straight to that. So here, yeah, as a soldier, we can help you with the bandits. Do we really look like bandits to you? As an envoy for an alliance. Right. I think maybe we should offer to help. Yeah, because we look like soldiers.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place as a sign of goodwill. And then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks of you, your help might well come in handy. All right.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. Back home, the last time someone had a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. Camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank!
Yeah, let's close that. Yeah, so here we can see like all our equipment. We start off with a lot of equipment, so I'm expecting to lose all of this. We can see players, so we can see our skills and stuff here. We'll just take a quick look. So we can see main level start off as 15. So it does... I can't remember. I thought 10 was the highest level in the last game. So we do start off a setting like advanced. But if we take a look at skills, you can see all these are reset back to down to like 15. It looks like 15 is the new base. So it looks like it goes 15 to 100 in everywhere. I'm pretty sure it went to like 15 to 100 in the skills before. But did it not go like 1 to whatever in actual like levels? Like main level? I can't remember. And all these, was it not like 1 to 10 as well? I can't remember. And maybe it was 1 to 20. But I cannot remember. Sidekicks. We got our little logo. Or combos. And so yeah, this is the one thing I'm like, over. I understand it. It's like, it's a new game, it's resetting us, but because it's the continuation of the last game's story with like all the skills before, like my Henry was the champion of the Ratty tournament. Like a master archer. He was like, he had so much skills. He was masters of all forms of combat. I'd been playing the game lots, and now we're back to being a little filthy, scrubby noob. Ah well. Here's our little doggo. Can't talk to the doggo yet.
Henry! Call off that damn dog before he wolfs down the last of our mates.
Come here.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
That bark was a pain in the ass.
Oh, I remember the map. The map was nice, and the fast travel in this game was nice. So technically there wasn't any... There was fast travel in the sense... There was a fast travel, you could travel in the overworld, but it wasn't fast travel like teleporting, like the normal, like... Normally how it works in games where you just go, boom, I want to be here, and you'd go there, and just a wee bit of time would pass. As yeah, you'll see it when we actually... I'm assuming it's the same... I'm assuming it's the same mechanics. Have you got some food?
Would you have some scraps for a Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss.
Good
I've got
boy.
a sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back.
It's a
Look,
good
Henry,
boy.
I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Right. You wouldn't want Mutt to bite you. We'll bring you something from the Noble's Feast, and we'll get food at Trotsky.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow.
They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Bergov's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Zahan always keeps you close at hand. All right then, here's your sausage. And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rosehip sauce and cabbage.
Hey, when I was doing it earlier, I failed it. I don't remember what option I chose earlier. Like, we're nearly as far as I was in the other game. Like, we talked to Hans, and that's basically as far as I was. Right, so... Hey, come here. Right, I want to feed you the sausage.
Look what I have for you.
Yeah, here's a sausage. Take the sausage, doggo. Here's a sausage. Did I give him the sausage? Oh, there is the sausage. He's eating the sausage. He's a good doggo. Oh, I can't praise him. I want to pet him. Hey, I can't.
Oh, come here.
He's a good doggo. Yeah, before I failed that, and I had to go talk to this guy to get a ring back.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
You know, this...
Throw a few dice.
Love of God.
Do you know why we're going to Trotsky?
For some big political parley.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message we're carrying.
Not really, but I reckon our lords want to sound out von Burgo. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna, and his brother Sigismund, meanwhile, shamelessly plundering Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the royal chamberlain, von Burgo, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
Yeah, that guy lost his ring in a bet to this guy over here playing dice, so we had to, last time I had to go beat him at dice. I want to play a game at dice. We'll do one, we don't have to beat him anymore.
Dice setup. Want a game?
Sure thing, Henry. How's about a little wager to spice it up?
What do you want to wager?
Look, if you lose, how about you pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky?
And if I win?
Well, I've got this silver ring here I won from Oates yesterday. I'll wager that.
Sounds fair to me. Alright.
So we can still give the ring back, even. So we just need to find a bit from him. Right, let's get that ring back for him. Right, so this is basically a push your luck kind of game. Like 1s and 5s score, triples score. You know, I can just press D. So yeah, you can see here, 1 triples score, extra score even more. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1 to 6 again do a lot. Right, so let's say
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my
it's a
bones.
push your luck kind of game. So it'll be faster just to show you. Right, we got next to nada there. We got 1 5. That's well, we got 2 5s, but I'm only going to take 1. So let's hold that dice, and we'll roll the dice again. So we got 50 points in the bank, like available to us right now. 2 1s, and you know what? We're just gonna take the 3 of them, and then we're gonna just score. We're just gonna take our whole score and bank it. So we've got 300 points. It is possible to win this with 1 dice roll, which is damn annoying. Brilliant! He busted. That means he had nothing. He didn't score anything. That's where the push your luck side of it comes in. Like, if you don't roll any scoring dice at all, you're bust. You, like, forfeit and you lose all the points you've got saved up from this round. Right. Okay, we've got 2 1s. No. You know what? Let's not push our luck. Let's just take that, and now we've got 600 points. We need 900 to win. Ooh, okay, good. He's rolling again. Come on, bust, 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 bust. Okay, is he going to roll again? Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. If you use up all your dice's scoring, you get to start completely again. A lot of it is luck, a lot of it is pushing your luck and skill. Both of us have been quite unlucky so far, nothing... Yeah, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, no 5, no 5. Right, let's 2C, 2 6s, there's a third 6, brilliant! You know what, and we'll take that 5 as well. And we're not pushing our luck any more than that. Let's just take that, and boom, we only need 150 points to win. Oh, we got 3 2s. Is he going to push his luck? Yes, he kind of has to at this point. He kind of has to, he's that far behind. And is he just going to bank it? Oh no, he's going for busts! Yeah, he kind of has to though, to be fair. Ah. All we need is 150 points. Oh, 4 4s. Boom, look at that, 900 into 1.
Mother of... Damn your eyes. You played well. Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring. This is boring. Why don't we carry on to the foothill?
Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to do. There's one thing I noticed is...
Where did he get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
That has me rather worried that... Remember the bandits that we're talking about earlier? What if that cave's a little... Did you explore the full cave? Did you go right to the back? That's got me rather worried. Right, let's see. Can we give Oates his ring back?
Hey, Oates. I want a ring off Tankard at Dice. Believe it's yours.
Really? Christ, it is mine. I lost it yesterday. Would you give it back to me? After all, I gave you that sausage out of the goodness of my heart. Be fair, Henry.
Don't cry, Oates. Here, you have it.
You're a good lad, Henry. Thanks.
Right. Oh, wait, oh no. There's a jewel here, then we're at the part I'm at. I forgot about the jewel.
Henry, oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment, but true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hennery had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit? After that long journey. With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Right, so equip the training sword, the cough, we need to equip that first, now we can put the helmet on.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Well, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
I forget I'm supposed to be attacking in sequences.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Now save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Waiting for him to attack. Oh, he's blocking up. Down. Which way are you coming? Come on, attack. Oh wait, oh I need to hold it. I'm forgetting it's not as... Oh.
Nice. Good.
I was waiting to do it perfect and that's why it wasn't blocking yet. Oh, I'm trying to block down.
Nice.
It's not letting me choose the angle at the moment.
Good.
Ow.
Enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. You do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good. Nice, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Sweet. Nice.
I like how the first one didn't register, but it still said I did it.
My word. You're turning into a real master swordsman.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Well, that's not what you meant to do, is it? Nice. No. That way I can block you easily. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Yeah.
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200.
Henry and his murmurs accent. Oop.
The first hit.
Wait for my stamina to come back a bit. Out. Need stamina. Got him there. Oh, that was close. Oh. Got him there. Ooh, I'm out of stamina. That was... Oh. Oh, smacking the block. See, I was reckon he was nearly out of stamina there as well, which is why I kept pushing. Got waiting my stamina coming back. We got us pointing swords there. Nice. So we leveled up our swords at 17 now.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
No, oh, he's still. Oh, damn it, I thought we were too far away from him there. I can't remember who's hit each other more, him or me. Got him. Got him. Got him again. Got him again. Got him again. Oh, we managed to dodge that one there. Oh, damn it, I was... I really miss having a really skilled character. Got him. Got him there. And there. Yeah. Oh. Eh. Oh, I was concentrating there. I wanted to win that. I lost it last time. I wanted to win that. I was concentrating. I was try-harding there. I was like, feign. Right, the little conversation around this camp, then that is where I am at exactly. So we'll get that done, and then we'll call it apart.
It seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I normally save-scummed and made sure I won that archery contest because I really wanted that bow. It was a really good bow when you're just starting out, so I won in Ratty too.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Odes? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Right. Let's get a strength buff.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maid. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
I think we're going to leave it that one.
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scalitz after it was raised to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Right, Houndmaster. Looks like that's a new skill. Let's go for stealth, because imagine early on in the game, stealth archer is probably going to be the way to go till I get my really good gear.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Let's go. You know, let's make ourselves like the traditional knight. Like, I think it'd probably be best for maces, because maces work just as well against... Well, maces work better against armoured and not as well against... lightly armoured. But killing lightly armoured foes isn't the hard thing. Killing a heavily armoured foe... dog fluff. Is the hard thing. So I think maces probably is the correct answer if you want to go down one or the other. But you know what? There's something just like iconic about the knight with his sword and shield and his lance and all that sort. You know, the sword is the romantic weapon of like medieval time period. So we'll go for sword. Yeah.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it, try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Ranzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state. Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this arm.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
You know, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Right, and this is exactly where I was, so I'm going to call it a part here and say, hope you've all enjoyed this. I'll see you all in the next part where we're going to go see and what escapades Sir Hans is going to get up to here, because I have no idea. We've caught up now to where I was and my just sort of testing it's all working. I'll see you all next time. Bye, say bye.